Hi everyone, let's learn how to make 4 at a time flying geese. So I'm going to make the unfinished size 3x6, which means I've got one big square at 7 3/4 inches, and then I've got 4 small squares, my background squares at 4 1/4 inches. And I've got my marking pen and a ruler. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take these smaller squares and I'm going to mark them down the diagonal with my marking pen. And I'm going to do that to each one because I'm going to need to know where the diagonal is on each of these guys. And last one. Okay, so now that I've got that done, you take your big square and you're going to lay down 2 of your small squares going diagonally like this. And I like to pin at this stage, so I'm going to put 4 pins in, 2 on each square, just to keep them from moving around. In a lot of applications like this, I like to just throw it in the machine, but this one, they move around a lot, and so I prefer to go ahead and pin them down. All right, so the next thing that you're going to do is sew along 1/4 inch away from this diagonal line, both sides, all the way down. You can see I've got my stitch lines on both sides. I can take my pins out, and what I'm going to do next is use my rotary cutter and ruler, and I'm going to cut on the diagonal, so in between the 2 lines that you just sewed. All right, so now you got 2 different pieces, and what we need to do here is iron these up. So let me go press these real quick. All right, and when I press these, I like to press with the seam going up towards the background print, like this. Just lets it lay flat a little bit easier. Okay, so now that I've got these 2 pieces, what I'm going to do is lay my remaining 2 like so. And I usually don't pin these at this point, but you can put 2 pins in on each if you want. And then you sew again on each side of the diagonal on each of these 2 pieces. All right, so on each of these, I sewed 1/4 inch away from my diagonal line. And what I'm going to do next is cut along that diagonal again. So each piece we're cutting into 2 pieces. All right, and now we're going to press again. So for this one, for example, I'm going to press this open like so. All right, and now that those are pressed, I've got 4 flying geese units. They do need to be trimmed. These ones are a little bit large. I do like using the Ultimate Flying Geese tool. It will help you trim from from 1/2 inch by 1 inch all the way up to 4 inch by 8 inch. So lots of different size options. It's really easy to use, and I've got another video on that. But that's how you do your 4 at a time flying geese. Hope you enjoyed it.